Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a 3-strand watch with paper beads. So this is the watch that I've already completed, and as you can see it has 3 strands and paper beads, and this is the one that I'm going to be making. And the supplies that you'll be needing would be the olive-shaped paper beads in the small size, 12 3-hole spacers, size 0 crimp beads or just really tiny crimp beads, and then I'm going to be using the .14 medium Betsy beater bead wire, but you could also use soft flex or different ones. And then you're going to need 6 strands of the bead wire about 6 inches long. So to begin, you're going to want to take one of your strands, take a crimp bead, and put it on the cord. Then you're going to pick up your watch face, slide it through here where the bar is, and then back through the crimp bead. And then you're going to want to push it on there. You can take your pliers so you have it like this. And once you have it like that, you might want to tighten it up a bit. And then it's going to look like that. And then to crimp it, we're just going to smush it. So you take your pliers like this and you crimp it down. So then it'll look like that. You may want to give it a tug to make sure it's secure. Then we're going to do it with the next strand. So you slide the crimp bead on, put it through here, and back through. And then you smush your crimp bead. And then one more. And if your cords don't fit through the crimp bead, you're going to want to use one that's a size bigger. And then crimp that one. Alright, so I've already have my pattern laid out here, so I'm going to begin with putting this seed bead on. And this one. And you want to make sure that your excess cord goes into the bead and that your bead is large enough for the cord to go into. Okay. And then I'm going to replace this one because the hole is so large that it's taking the crimp into it. Okay, so now you're going to put your 3 whole spacer bar. Alright, and then you're just going to want to complete your pattern right here until you get to the end. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to attach this part of the clasp to here. I already attached my magnetic clasp to the bar itself. So to begin, I'm going to put another crimp bead. And just make sure you hold on to it because it may slip into this bead. And then I'm going to put it through this loop right here. And then just be really careful right here because you don't want it to go through there. But you're going to slide your cord back through. As well as through the bead right here. So it'll be right here like this. And then hold on to that crimp with your fingernail. And then pull this. And you're going to want to slide this down a bit and push the crimp down and pull. In order to tighten it, it's just a method of pushing and pulling so that way it is nice and snug. Okay. So I have it on there pretty tight. And then I'm going to smush the crimp. So you can see it should be like this. And you can't get it that tight because this still is coming out, but try as tight as you can. And then you're going to take your chain nose pliers and smush it down like that. Alright, so once you have it like that, you're going to want to take your flesh cutters and cut this as closely as you can without cutting the other wire. And now this part of your clasp is attached. Alright, so now that I've attached the other two strands of the watch, I'm going to attach the last one. So I already have my crimp bead on there. I'm going to go through this loop right here, and then back through the crimp bead. As well as through this paper bead. And then you want to hold on to the crimp to make sure it won't go into the paper bead itself. And if you need to, if the holes are too large, you can put a small seed bead right here. So that way it won't slip in. You're just going to tighten it up, push it and pull it. Looks as if my seed bead. There we go. And then once it's tight enough, you're just going to smush the crimp down, cut off the excess, and it's all attached. You're going to want to do the same for the other side.